Hello, it's me, Lynn. I'm back at it again, making more Dandy World redesigns. And I decided that the ones I wanted to do next were Sprout and Cosmo. So if you haven't played the game Dandy's World before, you may ask yourself, who are these people? And what is Dandy's World? To that, I will go, ho ho ho! You should watch my video, which you may find in the description below. Subscribe? Subscribe, maybe? Subscribe? Ho ho ho! That aside, Sprout is a main character toon, and Cosmo is his best friend. I always found it kind of weird that Sprout is the main and not Cosmo, specifically because all the other mains have their gimmicks surrounding their appearance. V is a TV, and she runs a game show. Shelly's a fossil, she's got a wing in the museum about dinosaurs. Astro's the man in the moon, and he has his own astrology-themed room. And yet, Sprout is like, he has a kitchen and a diner, not Cosmo, who's the pastry. Shouldn't Sprout have like a garden or something? I feel like it would have made more sense if Sprout was a chocolate-covered strawberry at least, but I digress. You may also notice a pretty gingered lady on screen. This is Ginger! She is Cosmo's cousin in a Christmas event toon. I felt like at least one person from the Christmas event needed to look a little bit more like an elf, and I felt like Ginger was a good pick. I'm not sure I'll keep this though, because I ran through the wiki after I designed this, and it seems like Ginger might not actually like the Christmas season, which makes sense to the lore of the game. I won't be having her in a more clean character sheet for this video, but it did feel important to have her next to Cosmo for comparison as I was designing him. No worries, Ginger, I'll come back to you in the future. Something I wanted to incorporate more into my redesigns for the future is the realization that toons are established as their own species in-game. So I thought I would add some animal features here and there as a reminder that they are some kind of animal in their own right. I gave Sprout some hoof-like feet, as well as a leaf tail, and I gave Cosmo some frosting paws. Since Cosmo is a pastry and has already been baked, I like to imagine he can't feel hot temperatures as much, so he might grab hot trays with his bare paws and burn himself. Thus, his paws are a little toasted, kind of like a s'more. Try not to set the oven on fire, little guy. I also saw a lot of people giving Cosmo a curled up tail, so much so that I forgot he doesn't have that in-game. I decided it was crucial to give him one, and I may give Ginger a little curl tail on her video too. I have a slight confession to make. I did want to change Ginger's design from pink and white to literally anything else, because I didn't want her to be as associated with Sprout, given his pink and white scarf. While they are friendly in game, it rubbed me the wrong way that a character he doesn't really interact with as often would have a stronger color association than Cosmo, his best friend. I will admit, I am a dirty little fruitcake shipper, but this was more so about how close the characters are canonically than my ships. It just didn't feel right to give such important colors to a toon that only pops up in an event. Speaking of shipping, it did cross my mind to give Sprout and Cosmo more similar palettes to complement each other, but there's only so many colors to work with. Like, Cosmo has most of them, and I didn't want to come off like their only character traits or their love for each other, so I decided against it. I knew it was going to be kind of important to add Sprout's little seed freckles like he has in game, and I know it's the art style, but it really bugs me that they aren't yellow or white or more strawberry-ish. I feel like I might have, kind of made a mistake in making his cheeks kind of more orangey, because it kind of looks like they're glowing, and while I do like how it looks, that isn't what I'm trying to convey. I think I'll keep it though, because it is pretty cute. So, yeah. You might notice on the sides of the page that I'm drawing different appearances for Sprout and Cosmo. Yeah, Sprout doesn't look as good because I didn't actually have anything planned out for him. I've been seeing a lot of people making emo Sprouts, and It's really cute, but I should have, like, I don't know, really sit down and thought about it before I put it on page, because I was just, I don't know, by the time I got around to it, I was just like tired and I was just, ugh, I don't want it. And so it came out looking not as great as I wanted it to. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but Cosmo's my favorite of the two, because he's cute and sweet, and he goes well with a lot of different colors. And yeah, because emo sprout is such a popular trend, I felt like it was only necessary that we have seen Cosmo. Honestly, I wanted to come up with more skins for Cosmo because, well, I like him more out of the two. Sprout's fine, I guess. Like, you know, he's pretty cool, but it kind of gets difficult to make different color arrangements with red and green, or to like stay consistent with that. And you know, also, I just don't like him. I just simply do not vibe with the gay strawberry, okay? This man vexes me. Every single time I play with Sprout in my game, he's either deranged, which, you know, is at best, or the person playing him's kind of a jerk. So yeah, I do have slight bias against the strawberry man. Moving on though, I was wondering, what kind of names do you think would fit these skins? You know, my half-assed gay strawberry emo, and our beautiful little scene Cosmo. What names do you think would go? Yeah. Speaking of commenting down below, I'm having a hard time picking which tunes I should do next for my redesigns. Ginger's probably going to be in that lineup, but if there's any other suggestions you guys would like to make, let me know. Oh god, there's construction outside. That's great.